What up, Hyrule? This item duplication glitch works for Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2 with all current versions of the game up to 1.4.3. Today we are breaking the Tears of Kingdom with a Mineru item duplication glitch that works anywhere you can summon her. Whether you need infinite pristine swords, 5-shot bows, or unbreakable shields, this method gives you a 100% success rate if you can nail the tricky timing. Let's get right into how to pull it off. Okay, let's prepare. The first step is to do a little bit of preparation. And we want to equip something that we don't mind sacrificing. This item will be replaced by the item we're trying to duplicate. So we need one item that we want to duplicate and one item that is sacrificial. Like this gnarled long stick I got equipped to Link currently. Or maybe the kite shield if I'm trying to transform a kite shield. Or possibly a sacrificial bow that I'm trying to transform into something else like the Boko bow that I have currently equipped to Link. For step 2 of the item duplication glitch, we're going to need to mount Mineru. So summon Mineru and get on his back like we are now. Once you're on Mineru's back, you're ready to begin the third step. The third step is we're going to drop the item we have equipped on Link. This is going to be the gnarled long stick that we have equipped to him. We're going to push right on our D-pad, and then we're going to hold right on our D-pad to keep the menu open and push X to drop the item. We're going to face the item with Mineru so that we're in close enough proximity to begin a fuse. This is going to be the fourth step we're going to begin next. For step number 4 of the glitch, we're going to need to begin a fuse as though we're going to attach an item to Mineru's back. We're going to push X and we're going to see if we're close enough to begin the fuse. We have the gnarled on stick in the floor which we dropped from Link's back, and we have Mineru ready to perform a fusion. We're going to need to press Y and the plus button almost simultaneously. We're going to press a millisecond just before we push the menu plus button on our controller. We're going to push the Y button, and then we're going to immediately, before the fusion is complete, push the plus button to bring up the menu to delay the fusion on Mineru's back. This is going to be a little bit tricky, and if not performed correctly, it will fuse the item to Mineru's back before you've completed it. And you could simply make sure at this point that you have a load file that you could load and try again. Now, so we're going to push Y just before we push the plus button almost simultaneously. Now that this menu's come up, we don't see a green line. If we see a green line attaching the fuse item to Mineru's back, we could watch 2 videos. Since we've only seen no line in this clip bit of the back screen foreground, we're going to watch 1 video. So we're going to push the minus button on our controller, and after we push the minus button, we're going to scroll down to the adventure log, and we're going to go down to where it says memories, and we're going to select a memory, and we're going to watch a memory. We could skip the memory, so we're going to push X and then the plus button to skip the memory. And we're going to push the B button twice. And once we push the B button, we could see that the item is dropped behind us. That means we completed this portion of the glitch successfully. For step number 4 is complete, and the item falls right behind us on the ground instead of being fused to Mineru's back. We're going to push B. This is why we were pushing B, to get into the dismount. And we're going to dismount Mineru. We're going to make sure we pick up the stick now before we dismiss Mineru. We're going to see something unique happen here, something kind of different. So we're going to go to our menu, and we're going to dismiss Mineru now that we picked up the item that we had on the floor. And the item disappears. Now that the item has disappeared, we successfully completed step number 5. Step number 6, the final step, is we want to open up our inventory with the plus button, and we want to find a weapon that we want to duplicate. I want to duplicate, for example, this 138 Silver Lionel Reaper. So I'm going to select it and make sure to drop the weapon. So I dropped the weapon. And now that it's on the ground, I'm going to pick it up. And we're going to drop it once more. Now you see that we kind of got like a fused silver lionel spear here. We're going to take that transfused weapon and we're going to drop it once more. Once we drop it from our inventory, it will transform this last step into the 138 silver lionel.